On May 26, 2025, King Charles and Queen Camilla arrived in Ottawa, setting the stage for a historic two-day visit that would mark a royal first in nearly half a century. This occasion marked a significant moment in Canadian history, as it was the first time since 1977 that a reigning monarch personally inaugurated the Canadian Parliament, a role previously held by Queen Elizabeth II. This rare and symbolic gesture highlighted the deep respect and enduring connection between Canada and the Crown, emphasizing the monarchy's distinctive role within the country's democratic framework. Their arrival at Macdonald-Cartier International Airport was greeted with a full honor guard and warm welcomes from Prime Minister Mark Carney and Governor-General Mary Simon. This visit went beyond a mere royal engagement. It carried a powerful message. The backdrop was tense. Recent discussions about a possible annexation of Canada by the United States had stirred political unrest. Amid rising tensions, in the midst of political uncertainty, King Charles's quick decision to attend and open Parliament powerfully reinforced Canada's autonomy and affirmed its unique national character and self-determination. Earlier that morning at Rideau Hall, King Charles joined Governor-General Mary Simon in planting a tree, a symbolic gesture honoring Indigenous communities and reflecting a commitment to healing and renewal. The King also spent time meeting local Canadians, from enthusiastic students to hard-working farmers, acknowledging the heart of the nation's rural life and traditions. Later that afternoon, the King enjoyed a relaxed and cheerful moment at Lansdowne Park. Joining Canadian athletes Chris Phillips and Desiree Scott, he took part in a ceremonial puck drop, a small act that broke with royal protocol but spoke volumes. Spectators appreciated this approachable side of the monarchy, a reminder that connection often happens in the simplest of moments. The following day, May 27, saw King Charles officially open the 45th Canadian Parliament and deliver the speech from the throne, a rare honor for a reigning monarch, last performed by Queen Elizabeth II in 1977. His address was both personal and profound. Reflecting on his 20 visits to Canada over the last 50 years, he noted this was his first as sovereign. His admiration for Canada's unique identity, bravery, sacrifice, and kindness shone through. The King's speech touched on Canada's bilingual and multicultural character, emphasizing the country's commitment to reconciliation with Indigenous peoples. By honoring the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit communities, King Charles reaffirmed the Crown's enduring commitment to unity and its connection to the diverse cultural fabric that shapes Canada. Prime Minister Mark Carney used the moment to highlight the government's priorities: national unity, strengthening inter-provincial trade, renewing defence policies, and bolstering Canada's presence on the world stage. His declaration, "Canada is not for sale," struck a chord, widely seen as a pointed response to former U.S. President Donald Trump's controversial annexation remarks. Beyond the ceremonial, King Charles subtly addressed global geopolitical shifts. He underscored Canada's vital role in Arctic sovereignty, reminding the world of the North's strategic importance amid rising international interest. Queen Camilla was equally impressive, her understated elegance complemented by a meaningful touch, the Canadian Rifles brooch. As Colonel-in-Chief of the regiment, her choice symbolized a deep respect for Canada's military heritage and cultural tradition. Throughout Ottawa, vibrant and enthusiastic crowds filled the streets, tens of thousands proudly waving Canadian and British flags as the sounds of celebratory music and traditional Indigenous performances echoed through the air. With hundreds of thousands lining the city's avenues, the massive turnout highlighted the ongoing strength and warmth of Canada's relationship with the monarchy. The joyful smiles of children waving flags and the proud display of Indigenous traditions turned the visit into a beautiful celebration of unity and cultural exchange. A particularly solemn and meaningful moment occurred when King Charles and Queen Camilla laid a wreath at the National War Memorial. This gesture honored Canada's fallen heroes and symbolized the deep respect the monarchy holds for the country's sacrifices and military heritage, adding a poignant layer of reverence to the visit. Ultimately, this visit transcended diplomacy. This moment reinforced the lasting bond between the British monarchy and Canada, a connection grounded in mutual respect, common values, and steadfast support. At a moment when the world faces profound uncertainties, this relationship remains a vital source of strength. What part of King Charles and Queen Camilla's visit stood out to you the most? What message do you think their presence sent about Canada's place in today's world? If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more royal news and stories. I'm Victoria. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay royal, stay informed.